What's going on, guys? Welcome to Create the Game, the channel where I document my real journey and growing a YouTube business from the ground up. Today, we are going to be doing our very first live stream as we are learning from Professor Ludwig over at Streamer University. So let's dive into the classroom. Let's go ahead, grab our notepads, pen and paper, and let's learn together.
Yo, welcome to my course today. It's called How to Get Lucky. I realize this has a bit of a sexual innuendo. It is not sexual, but I truly believe to be a successful streamer, you need to get lucky. I think every streamer has had a moment they can refer to where they got lucky, but it's about capitalizing on that luck, being prepared for when that luck strikes, all right? So here it is. This is my first question I had for y'all. Did anyone have a thought on it? Please. Do you need to be... If you believe you'll be successful, you become successful. Yeah.
I said no, but it's the bare minimum to ever being able to begin being able to achieve it.
Say that one more time for me.
Like no, but it is the bare minimum to ever begin being able to achieve it.
I see what you're saying.
I don't think it's like a grand factor of becoming successful, but I do think in order to be successful, you have to have that mindset of like, I want to be successful, and that's the drive. It's not really like, it's the mindset. The mindset's the drive, because the goal, as long as you have your eyes on the goal, your drive is unstoppable.
Marlon?
Well, I do think that's the first step to being successful, you know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, I think, hard work, discipline, all this stuff, if you don't have that, I don't think you'll be successful at all, you know?
Yeah, I think you guys are nailing it on the head. I don't think we got to go more, because it is absolutely true that belief alone is not enough, all right? What you need is belief, but you also need all those other factors. The most important thing I want you to take away from this class is that you need to be delusional. All right?
Amen. 100%. I always say that. Delusional.
Are already amazing at this. All right, you are all delusional enough to have applied to Streamer U and thought that you would get picked to get in. You are all delusional enough to be hitting the go live button, which is in it of itself an act of ego, right? People should be watching me, not other people. So you're a little delusional in that sense. It is a perfect thing if you're going to be a successful streamer. You have to be delusional. It's not a teachable skill. That is a skill that you either have intrinsically, maybe confidence you grew up with. So congratulations, you all have that. And I have some more congratulations for you. I got some good news for you all today. Wow. 10,000. All right, no, it's not 10,000. All right, the class is called How to Get Lucky. A little background for y'all on who I am. I am Professor L. All right, if you don't know me, Streamer of the Year.
Oh.
What was that?
That was Bonnie right there.
So uncalled for. What was that? Extremely uncalled for.
No, chat was saying loser. I was like, loser? What are you talking
Bonnie,
about?
everyone gets one? Two, you're out. Professor L, Streamer of the Year 2021. Bonnie, do you have one? Oh, shit. Content Creator of the Year 2022. You got one? Oh, shit. Okay, that's what I thought. Top 50 Super Smash Brothers player. I'm a Red Bull athlete. 6th most sub streamer all time. Engaged to a bad bitch. Fluent Chinese, Japanese, other languages. And I'm 31 years old. I'm probably... Show of hands, anyone older than me in this room?
Agent, raise
There we go.
Raise your hand.
There we go. Agent, I don't think you got me beat yet.
What rank nationally?
I'm top 50. Yeah, man, let's just go to the next slide.
This is in the state of America.
All right, y'all. I got great news for you all. These are important facts. Keep in mind. 92% of streamers do not go live a second time. That's real sad. 92% of people will go live once, and they will never go live again. To be in the top 1%, all you need is 20 viewers.
Oh, wow.
That is the top 1% on Twitch for streaming. All right? You are already in the top 1%. And of the 1 million students who have applied, you guys made it in. Round of applause for yourselves. And just by show of hands, who's in the top 1% on Twitch?
I know that.
All of us.
Okay? All right, that's pretty good. So we're doing well. We're doing well. But look, all right, I want to talk a bit about, oops, excuse me. I skipped ahead too much here. All right, there we go. All right, everyone, do me a favor, check under your chairs. Check under your chairs, everyone.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome in. if I am currently still live. Let me see. Okay, I'm still live. Just wanted to make sure. Go ahead and drop a hi in the chat for me if you guys can still hear me. I see there's 2 viewers. I just want to make sure everything is coming through on my first stream. Live. All right, I see 2 viewers there, so we're good to go. Let's see, top viewers, live chat, close. All right, we are learning on the fly here, so this is my very first stream ever, so we are learning. But let's get back into the video. If anything happens in the end, I'll deal with it later, I guess. But let's go from here. All right, let's see, controls. All right.
Everybody check on your chairs right now. All right, okay, everyone's got, who got a star?
Me! I got $10. I got a star.
All right.
I have a star.
Do me a favor, what color star you got?
Silver.
Okay, silver, white?
Glitter.
Does anyone have a gold star? Anyone have a gold star?
Wait, let me see. That was white. This is white.
You can check under anyone got to check under the chair of a neighbor if you need. Who's got our gold star?
A little bit.
Oh, we got our gold star! Okay. Hold up. Let me explain what the stars mean, everyone. Let me explain what the stars mean. What was your name again, please? Malik. You win our gold star. Are you live right now? Guess what you win for the gold star?
50 gifted. Do I get to your game?
I will be rating you today.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Now, guys, what did Malik do to earn that gold star?
She showed up.
Got lucky. Okay? Raise your hand if you got a white star.
I got a white star.
I got bad news for you.
Good on, Chad. We had good on.
All right, you guys, and this is a real stat, you guys are going to leave Streamer U less successful than you came in.
Oh.
I need you guys to listen to these stats I'm about to tell you. They're very important. Most of you guys are going to fail. Most of you in this room actively are going to fail as streamers.
One thing I see about about Ludwig, and I appreciate that he's doing, is he's being honest with the people. He's not coming in here. He's not telling you a bunch of fluff, telling you exactly what you want to hear, you know, to make you feel good about yourself. He's coming in and he seems like he's telling you exactly what you need to hear in order to be successful as a streamer and just in content in general. Like, you don't have to be a streamer. You can just post videos. You can do shorts, different things like that. But he's telling you what you need to hear. So it's actually pretty cool.
I did the math on last year's Streamer 2025 invites. Here's the chart. Now I'm going to break down this chart for you. It's a dumbbell chart.
Wow, that's too much for me.
These black dots are where they were at before Streamer U 2025. April 2025, that was their average viewership. The red line, okay, that means they went down in viewers. The green line, they went up in viewers. The orange dot is what their viewership is last month, okay? So these are people who they went to Streamer U. They had all that success, all that excitement. I'm about to be a fucking amazing streamer. Now their viewership down in here, okay? I'll give you the stats more concretely so you can really grasp it. The average viewership of all the streamers who participated in Streamer U 2025 is down 287 viewers. Wow. They have lost viewers year over year. Wow. Now, obviously, that's outweighed by people with larger streams. Okay, they have much more of an impact. The median streamer, all right, the median, we know what the median is, right? You slash both ends so you get the person in the middle. All right, Marlon, you shaking your head no?
No. Sarah is on me again. Like,
it's all right. The median viewers, all you need to know, has gained 4 viewers before and after Streamer U. Okay? This is you. This is what you will be, all right, next year after all the excitement's over, after all the collabs happen, all right, after your viewership skyrocketed, your followership skyrocketed, you are going to get 4 more viewers.
Damn.
Over half. If you got a white star, that is...
Listen, it is tough out here in these streets. Let me see. That's crazy. Hold on one second. Let me jot that down for viewers. I thought once you came from Streamer U, if you made somewhat of an impression, I guess you have to kind of keep it going, but we'll see.
Over half of the streamers have gained single-digit viewers or lost viewers year over year. Okay, why do we think that is? Streamer U is supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. You're supposed to have made it.
They didn't capitalize.
You're in the big leagues. Marlon, why not?
Well, I do think when you come here, everybody's gonna spike. Big streamers, small streamers. When you leave, you gotta make sure you're entertaining on your own as well and try to capitalize of it and then grow, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, capitalize, I like that. What else?
Kind of like what he's saying, but you also got to make.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Create the Game. We are watching day one of Professor Ludwig's classroom. He is teaching how to get lucky and win on social media. All right, so we are just getting started. The audio on his side is going in and out, so please bear with me. If you can't hear it, we're going through the same thing at the same time. So welcome in. Drop your name in the chat. We'll go from there. And let me know if you have any questions. Basically, we're learning at the same time, and I can answer the questions if I know the answer to the question, so we can go from there. But drop a hi, say what's up in the chat, just so I know you guys can hear me and everything is going well.
Like, find ways to maintain the trajectory, because it's like this is going to skyrocket you in one way or another, but if you just instantly go back to not changing anything about your content or not implementing things you might have learned or not collabing with people that you met, you just gonna end up right back where you were.
I think ultimately, when shit's going good, when the viewer number's up, it's really easy to spark stream, all right? It's really easy to post clips with Streamer U in it, and they do amazing, okay? You know what sucks? Is doing it when you don't have a great game plan, when you have nothing going on, all right? So motivation is great, but we should discipline ourselves in small things and from those progressive things of greater value. This is Marcus Aurelius, okay? He was the leader of Rome, the largest empire in the world. He wrote himself a journal called Meditations. It was his private thoughts. It was never published. They published it after he died. He's the most powerful man on earth. He's writing this, okay? He has everything in front of him. He is writing this. So what does it mean to be disciplined versus motivated? Okay, we all know motivation's fickle. Discipline's forever. How do we get some discipline? This is an activity. I want you guys to all be doing this right now. This was your
Discipline, in my perspective, discipline is doing it regardless of how you feel. So let's see what he has to say about that.
homework. If you did it, good. If you didn't, do it now. Pen and paper. Pen and paper right now. If not, you can put it in your phone right now. That is fine. But I need you to write this down later. If
Randy, I only have 2 pens.
That's all we need. Put it in your phone now, write it down later.
I'm gonna write that down later. I'm not kidding.
Let's put it in the phones right now at the very least.
No pen for you.
Pick up the whole thing.
She's awesome.
We can run it on the phone. All right, guys. We're writing down our goals. These are goals that you want to achieve before the end of the year. They're 2026 goals. We're in July. We're over halfway through. We don't have that much time left. But what do you want to achieve by the end of the year? These don't have to be streamer related. All right, they can be about maybe your personal health, your personal relationships. But I want you to be writing down the goals. If you're writing down on your phone, I want you to write these down physically, okay? This, I have it. I didn't bring it with me, actually. I fucked up. We forgot to bring it. I wrote this down in 2018. I literally have the piece of paper in my dorm room, okay? It was 2,000 subs, 100K followers, 1 million uniques, be punctual, be full time. I went 4 for 5. I'm not a punctual guy. I'll be honest about myself. All right, I went 4 for 5, but I do believe there is some value in materializing your goals by writing them out, putting them in the universe, okay? And I want to see your goals. I'll reply to all of them. That's part of your homework today. But ultimately, motivation is fleeting. Discipline, okay, is what will help you be a successful whatever you want to be in the future, and goals can help you be accountable. Okay, make the goals achievable, but also something that you're shooting for. Next up, we're going to talk about schedule. All right, this is important. When I first went full-time streaming, I did what probably a lot of you maybe do right now. I went live. When I woke up, I went to bed. When I was tired, I woke up whenever I woke up. And I sort of did that on repeat, but you probably have recognized maybe some of you who have started full-time streaming from a regular job, schedule kind of helps. Yes. It helps make sure you wake up at similar times, get similar sunlight, you eat correctly, you're working out correctly. And I don't think people think enough about streamer schedules. They just think about, when can I spark? How long can I be?
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that. You have to schedule things out. I had to build out a whole chart that I check off daily on, when I'm doing this time, that time. You have to do that. It's easy to just say, oh, I'm just going to record the video, but if you don't schedule the time, trust me, your dog's going to have to go do this. Somebody's going to need you over here. Somebody's going to need you over there. And the time is just going to go quickly. So you need to basically treat the streaming and the social media just like a job. Because if you do want to do it full time, it is going to become a job. So that's kind of like how you have to treat it. And to see that he had a full schedule from the beginning is actually pretty cool. And Ludwig, I believe he has almost 7 million subscribers on YouTube. And I don't know how much he has on Twitch, but he's a pretty big YouTuber / streamer. So for him to be giving out all the information, and this is just day one of 2 days, is actually pretty cool, and it's very important that you guys pay attention and tune in, because it's something that if you do pay attention, you can make these adjustments early on in your career to where when you do pick up momentum, you can kind of keep that momentum going and you don't have to fall back down, kind of like what he said. So what he said is basically majority of the streamers that are here now, they're going to peak because they're at Streamer University. But as soon as they get back home, within a year, they're going to be 287 viewers less than where they started. And some people don't even have 100 viewers. So they're going to be negative viewers, like way, way below. So it's actually pretty cool what he's teaching you guys. So let me know how everything is going right now, and let's get back into it.
Live. And I think a lot of you right now, who's doing 24/7 here? Okay. Now this is fine. Look, it's Streamer U. It's a rare event. You're capitalizing on it. Okay? But let's get a good schedule when we get back. I'm going to tell you this is my ideal schedule. This is what I try to do day to day, at least when I go live. I wake up 9:30. The first thing I do, first 4 hours of my day, it's meetings. I do some podcasts. I eat right. I do like at least, 5K steps. It's just starting my day off, okay? Next up, 1 p.m. This is probably one of the most important parts of my day. It's me time. I'm looking at people's streams. I'm ideating what I'm going to do on stream that day. That's it. I got nothing else on the plate. It's eat, ideate. I watch Twitch, that's it. 4 p.m., usually about when I go live. I don't go live for more than 4 to 6 hours. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit why, and why that's, I think, a good amount of time for you guys to go live for. But I'll do whatever segments I had come up with in my ideation process, and then decompress, hang out with my fiance, eat dinner, chill, and then I try to hit a similar bedtime every day. This is going to be another homework assignment for y'all. This one, you guys don't need to show to me, but I want you to create an ideal schedule for yourselves for when you guys get back from Streamer U. What is the life you want to lead? Okay, write it down for yourself. You can make your life really easy if you just follow the script that you give yourself. Another important thing, take days off.
Take days off.
I think a lot of you guys don't want to take days off. I think a lot of you guys feel this pull to keep going. You are human. You are fallible. Give yourself the best opportunity to succeed in 5 years. People underestimate what they can do in 5 years. They overestimate what they can do in 1 year, okay? So if you give yourself a little rest, you'll be a lot more successful in the long term. Are you trying to be a streamer for a year and burn out and then be like, oh, I can't deal with content creation? Or are you trying to do it, I'm on year 8, okay? And you never seen a tweet out of me going, oh man, I'm so fucking tired doing this. Because I take time off. I go to Dodgers games, I hang out with my fiance, I do whatever. But I think time off is important. That shit actually matters. It will help you in the long run. It will also help you be a more well-rounded individual. People who stream every day, they become rotted individuals. All right? I think experiencing life makes you a better streamer, makes you a more well-rounded person. This also matters. Do we have a question on that?
Did you start taking days off once you made it big, or when you were still small?
All right, guys, hold up. That's a good question.
Good question.
Did I take days off when I was making it big? Okay, look, it's true that when the number's going up, it is really exciting to ride that wave and do as much as you can to keep it going. It's like what you guys are doing currently with Streamer University. I gotta go live every day. Okay, that's fine. I think it's okay for short periods of time to do that, but make it a short period of time. Recognize, hey, I'm catching this wave. I'm gonna take some time for myself after, all right, to catch up on the life that I haven't been leading because I've been so focused on work. It's really easy for streamers to fall in the trap. You know the trope of like the working husband, barely knows his wife, barely knows his kids, works every day? Streamers do that to themselves all the time. So many streamers have amazing relationships online. Offline, they barely talk to the people they stream with. They have no personality.
Not gonna
they
lie,
give everything to their creation, and then they're a husk of themselves. In 10 years, you will not be hearing about them. I promise you that.
Yeah.
All right. Who's your GOAT? There's another homework assignment.
Who's your GOAT?
I need you guys to be writing down who your streaming GOATs are. Now, for this specifically,
Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are watching Professor Ludwig's day 1 stream of the classroom. How to get lucky on YouTube, streaming, whatever you want to do. He's basically breaking it all down so you can basically use discipline over motivation. You know what I mean? So appreciate you guys tapping in. Let me know where you guys are coming in from, and let's get back into the video.
all right, it is important for you to study what you are passionate about, okay? You cannot be a streamer if you do not watch streams. It just doesn't work. You don't actually care about the medium. Maybe you just like the idea of being big and successful. Maybe you like the idea of being rich. You'll just never be successful if those are your reasons. You have to truly love streaming to be a big streamer, all right? So what does it mean when I say who's your GOAT? I need you to find streamers in the niche you are in, okay? If you are doing sports, don't put down, you know, Jeffree Star as your GOAT or whatever. Try to make it somebody who's in the same sphere as you, all right? So for example, look, everyone knows Anthony Edwards? All right, Anthony Edwards often says he's inspired by KD. KD, talk to him in an interview, he says he's inspired by Kobe. Kobe obviously inspired by Michael Jordan. Most of you probably don't know who David Thompson is. Okay, that's the domino piece that started it all. He inspired Michael Jordan to be the player he is. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Respect these giants. Study your GOATs. I'm gonna give you a few examples of people who I like right now. And so when I ask you to write down these GOATs for this homework assignment, I want you to write down 3 people and why. What about their content do you find so alluring? So I'm gonna give you examples so you can do this easier. Joe Bart, king of the content funnel. We'll talk about.
I just discovered Joe, and that man, yeah, he knows how to, he streams, and then from that stream, he's able to break down that stream into like 10 to maybe 5 to 10 videos. So it's actually pretty cool. I actually just discovered who Joe was. So it's cool that Ludwig has Joe as his GOAT, which is crazy to me.
The content funnel a bit later. Okay? RDC, they're probably kings of authenticity in streaming. And I think authenticity is what audiences really enjoy, right? Especially because there's such like a Mr. Beastification, you know, of like big grand events or whatever. People like authenticity, a friend group who are actual real life friends. You can't get much better than that. And then KDB, she's funnier than I'll ever be. So honestly, I'll watch funny people to hopefully pick up a thing or two. So anyway, that's an example of a few GOATs. I need you guys for your homework. All right, this is it. Your homework today. Write down your 3 goals. It can be 3 or more.
What did you just say?
Is that Lacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like the vibe.
You didn't like the
I
vibe.
like the vibe.
Tell him to be allowed.
Can you go out, yell him, and tell him to go see Dean Sinat on my behalf?
Oh my God.
Right now, baby, go yell him. Hey, Lacey. Dean Sinat right now.
Truly
I'm not playing.
Truly uncalled for.
I'm not playing. You are 30 minutes late to class.
I'm not even in this class. That man, go handle it.
That's even a better reason. Dean Sinat.
No, open note.
Get out of here.
Don't worry about it, I got it. All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
All right.
All right, close the door, Better. All right, homework. Guys, back to it, your homework. All right, there's 3 things. I'm only checking for 2. First one, I need your goals, at least 3 for the end of the year.
GOATs.
I need you to think about the schedule. I don't need to see what your schedule is, but start thinking of an ideal schedule. And then finally, write down your 3 GOATs and why they are your GOATs, what you admire about them. And I want to just actually take a few right now. Does anyone have some goals they'd like to share with the class? Bonnie, please. What's a goal?
Like lose my imposter syndrome, because I do struggle with that a little bit.
Lose your imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
Like just be more confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about we?
Oh, brother.
So uncomfortable.
I'll let it slide. I think, Bonnie, a good way to phrase goals are things you can make actions on, right? So losing imposter syndrome is hard because it's a little open-ended. So maybe write down things you appreciate about yourself every day. You know, like building confidence in ways that you can make tangible actions towards, as opposed to hurting yourself in your own goal. In your own goal, you've labeled that you have imposter syndrome. But if we were to make our goal, hey, I'm gonna say like, you know, things I appreciate about myself in the world and the friends that I have in my life, then that works towards your goal without phrasing your goal in a negative way. Any other goals? I'm gonna go around, just gonna bounce around, come back, what you got?
To lose weight.
To lose weight? Why do you wanna lose weight?
Because I'm fat.
Now, are you saying you're fat, or do you feel bad when you walk around?
No, I mean, I feel like I can.
Are people calling you fat? Does chat call you fat?
You are not that fat.
Oh,
What the fuck is that? You are not that fat? That's crazy. All right, I think that's a good goal. I think personal goals are great. What you got back there?
Grow my clothing brand and sell about 10,000 for the first year.
Grow your clothing brand, sell 10,000 units in the first year?
Yeah.
I like that. What's the clothing brand name?
OLVR, Oliver.
Have you dropped a drop yet?
Not yet. I'm getting samples August 10th.
Now samples August 10th? I like it. All right, what's your goal?
Make more art, learn how to spend time off, and more technology free time. And AJ, you lost so much weight. Don't call yourself fat.
AJ,
I like that. AJ called you AJ. Why are you calling it make more? I think it's important with goals. Let's get a little more specific. Make more art is open-ended. It can be one of those goals that you're like, I can do an event. You can push that off. So I don't know what specific art do you make?
Well, that's the thing. I do all art. I'm all media. So it's just more like reconnect with it. Like, okay, more specifically, reconnect with it off stream. Because now I have such a streaming mindset that I'm like, okay, now how can I structure this art to be funny and interesting for a stream to keep my viewership going?
So why not
I need to
say,
like cut that off.
hey, I'm taking Fridays off now. That's a day where I can work on myself and I can also do my art.
Because like you said earlier, it's so easy to like, when you see a wave that you want to be like, oh, I need to ride this one. Because I feel like there's always, I have random lucky moments where I'm like, okay, I'm taking this one.
Yeah, but I think it's all right. I think the day off won't kill you. But, or even if it's a morning or whatever it is, I mean, you can fit it in. How about an example of some goats? Who here has a goat in mind? Someone they really like, someone they think's great, that inspires them? What you got?
Extra Emily.
Extra Emily, and why?
I like her.
Driving? No, I'm just playing.
Oh, shit.
I'm just playing. I like Extra Emily too.
My car is total too, but that's not the point.
Hey, Emily's getting some heat. She's not even here.
So no, I like that she just does like solo streams. I do the same thing where I just travel.
In IRL?
Yeah, I'm about to do a Europe tour solo, just me and my camera.
And the confidence she has walking in those places.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Mr. Keem.
This is no glaze.
Can't say me, I will go next.
Agent Zero. He's the best variety streamer ever, alright?
Cocky for saying not me.
Best variety streamer, what do you mean by that? Why is he better than Lyric?
He's very consistent. He does immaculate IRL content. He's an amazing gamer, and he's a reacts king.
I would say
I can agree with that.
What he does better. What does he do better than Lyric?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of Lyric. I know who he is,
What
but I
does he
don't
do
watch
better
him.
than Soda Poppin'? What's he do better than me?
What's he do better than?
It's not a competition, Ludwig.
I know the answer. I want to see if he knows the answer.
Well, I will say this. He is the Professor of the Year of 2025, so.
I think the only reason I'm pushing you on this is when I want you to mention your GOAT, I need you to really know who they are.
Okay, so what he does do better, I would say, is like, so he has a group, AMP, and they make content together regularly, and I don't know if you have like a group, maybe you have like the Yard or something?
I think, and Agent, you can back me up, I think what Agent does better than almost anyone is the thoughtfulness of his segments.
I agree.
I think he ideates probably more than almost any other streamer, and then the segments that come out of that are much more creative pound for pound. okay? As opposed to someone like me or Lyric, who are much more desktop focused, or an IRL streamer who's too scared to try out desktop. Agent will push boundaries in the expressiveness about his ideas, okay? So that's what I would spot for you. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, all the compliments, I'll take them.
All right. All right, let's get one final one. We're gonna go next after that. We have not heard from you yet.
Hi, I'm Tana Biddick. My goal, I would say, is to become like the first female athlete in this kind of industry. I play softball, so I don't really know many athletes in general that sit here and stream like this and make it here, so especially females, so that's my goal.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
You're trying to develop a niche then?
Yes.
I like that. All right, let's go through then. All right.
Joker has hacked our stream and he's making our Wi-Fi terrible. We gotta go handle this, but we were here, so please don't tell Dean Sinat.
Get your homework. Let's go.
We'll be back.
You interrupted class. Get out and don't come back.
All right, see y'all.
What's the count on it?
Okay. Were those the people who are dressed as the fucking...
Lorax.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got a character for every day? That's fun.
He was somebody else earlier. He was back there.
Yeah, he was.
Today?
It was Victor earlier.
Guys, show of hands. Did anyone here not write something down? Did anyone here not put down their goals? My genuine advice at this point, and I do not say this with malice in my heart, you should probably quit streaming.
Damn.
I do not think you are cut out for what it takes to be a full-time streamer if you are not willing to put the work in right now to do such simple things as laying out the goals for what you want for yourself. I don't care if you guys are successful. I'm a multi-millionaire. My life is awesome. But if you don't care for your own life and your own success, then who can? Who is supposed to? All right?
Damn.
Prove me wrong. I would love to see it in 3 years. If you didn't write this, maybe you're watching online, you didn't write the goals down, even though I told you to do it. I told you to put down who your goats were, what your goals were, think about your schedule. If you didn't do any of that, then you probably won't want to spark stream. You probably won't want to come up with these things and be the streamer that you hope to be in your dreams. What you got for me?
Please use the bathroom.
Yeah, you can use the bathroom.
Thank you.
Also, I'm so sorry. The signal is low-key ass in here.
Huh?
It's been effing the whole time.
It's awful everywhere in this building.
Yeah, I think it's just awful everywhere. Look, at any moment.
See, the thing that I don't understand about the current, streamers that are in the room, Ludwig is giving them some good information, some good sauce, and the only thing they're worried about is stream. Yes, I know this is Streamer University. I get that. But the opportunity to be able to question a top streamer, a top performer like Ludwig or anyone like that is worth more than that 1 hour of stream that's kind of laggy. You know what I mean? It's like, even if your stream is not going well, you should be focused in on the information that's being told to you. And that's the one thing that I don't understand. They're young, I get it. Some of these people are, 17, 18, but there's no excuse for that. You know what I mean? Come into the class, focus up, learn, so when you get back home, you can actually, put the work into motion. You can do things with the information that you just learned. But a lot of them are just here for the clips. And I think there's a little clip that I saw of him that I think is day 2, actually. It says how to make money, stop clip farming and start making money. And that's from Ludwig. So that's day 2. So we'll be getting into that here shortly when this ends. But it's the truth. It's like they all just want the clips and they don't want the knowledge that can save them 5 to 6 months of trying to figure it out for themselves. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with some of the streamers there. Some people come in, they be quiet, they learn, they ask questions, but other people come in and they make noise. They just sit down and watch the information. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what your stream is going on, what your stream is saying, what your chat is saying. Don't worry about any of that in that moment. They know you're in class. They know you're sitting there learning, and your camera being on, yeah, it might be lagging a little bit, but they're getting information from that as well. So they should be taking notes if this is something they inspired to do as well. You know what I mean?
You guys can leave. I don't care. Do you? All right, guys. I feel like we were talking about more high-level things so you can work on for your life, whatever. All right, I know a lot of you guys are already successful streamers on Twitch, but if you do not know, this is some generic advice that I think is applicable to everyone. I think we all know this. You cannot grow on Twitch. We know this, right? There's no discoverability.
Yep.
We have heard about this. We've heard about this ad
That's very
nauseum.
important.
And so what do? You go to other platforms. Maybe you make YouTube videos, whatever. I try to prove this. I made a video asking whether Twitch was luck or skill. I went live on a secret channel, and I waited to see how long it would take for me to get viewership. Okay, usually when I go live, I get 10 to 20,000 viewers. I was live for 4 hours. I didn't get a single viewer. I didn't even get a bot. I was fucked up. If you were to go live on Kai Sinat's channel and Kai were to go live on your channel, you would have more viewers on his channel than he would on yours. That's just how the platform of Twitch works. It is dog shit in that sense, yeah?
You stream a lot on YouTube. What do you think of like YouTube Live's discovery?
Yeah, man. It's all good, brother. Much respect to you as well. Yeah, man. I mean, even though I didn't apply to get into Stream University, but for the people that did not get in, you still have the opportunity to get the information that they're getting. There's so many people, like I said, that are in this room that are just there to play around. They're not coming for the information. But some of the information that he's telling you, and we're going to be tuning into Agent either later today or tomorrow to see what Agent had to say. But the information alone from people that have been doing streaming for 8 years, you can't replace. That's like going to football practice and you got a coach that's been to the NFL already. Like Coach Sanders, for those of you that follow football. Coach Sanders as a defensive back, and you want to be a defensive back, this is somebody that's telling you, hey, this is what you got to do. This is how you do it. This is how you eat. This is how you sleep. This is how you train. This is how you do this. And it cuts out so much time, so much wasted time, actually, that you have to go out there and try to learn it for yourself. It cuts out so much time. So for us to not be at Streamer University, it's okay. It's all right. There's millions of people that didn't make it into Streamer University, but there's also millions of people that are not going to sit down and learn the information needed to possibly get in next year or possibly just go full-time or part-time. Trust me. I've seen a clip of Ludwig, how much he posted he made in a month. Listen, if you just get a percentage of that, you could go full-time of what he makes in a month. So all I'm saying is, even though you didn't make it in Streamer University, I'm showing you guys here, this channel is called Create the Game, where I'm documenting my own personal journey on growing my YouTube channels and my YouTube businesses and stuff like that. Trust me, it's not going to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. But what I'm doing here now is I'm learning from the people that have done it, the people that have the information, the people that has the money. I don't want to make all that kind of money that Ludwig makes, but that seems stressful. But that's the type of people that you want to look at. When you go to college, you go to a professor. Maybe they might not have done that exact job you've done, but they are teaching you how to do it. You know what I mean? So, or internship or anything you can do to skip a few steps is going to get you where you need to go. All right? All right, I'll stop talking.
I think we're having a whole class on YouTube, I think tomorrow. YouTube Live's discoverability is worse than it could be because YouTube gets a lot more money from people watching videos than from live streams. So they do not push live streams. They do occasionally,
okay,
but not nearly to the extent that somebody like TikTok does, where you get the live stream, you're like, why do they keep fucking pushing me live streams? And then you accidentally click, and then you're in the live stream hell, and then you have to close out. Like a platform like TikTok's a lot better at pushing live streams than YouTube. YouTube doesn't really do it because it doesn't pay them the big bucks. And they're scared to fuck with the moneymaker, which is VODs. All right.
TikTok Live.
So, question for y'all. How many hours should you stream a day? Go.
8 to 12.
All right, love it. What you got?
Wait, a day?
How many hours you stream a day?
At least 5.
How many hours should you stream?
I think 2 to 4.
Okay, who else?
I think like 4 to 6.
Okay. Anyone else got an answer? We kind of got a full range there.
I would agree with 4.
What's your answer? What's your
4 to
answer?
6?
Let me know down in the
All
chat.
right. I like that. I think you guys are in the money spot. 8 to 12 is way too
Yeah, that's
long.
too much.
You are wasting your time. And this is about efficiency of time, okay? You can stream 12 hours. You'll make more money. You'll get more subs. You'll get more followers, whatever. But the efficiency of your time just isn't there. Because Twitch is not going to help you grow as a creator. You are basically cashing in on the audience you currently have. This is a 6-hour stream of mine. All right, this is from June 11th. This is
now he's starting to get into the numbers. I'm gonna need a whole new page for this. So he breaking down some of his personal analytics. So if you guys are paying attention, I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm just now getting started with my YouTube career. I've been off and on for a few years, but I have been posting videos off and on for maybe 11 years. So we are getting into it, and let's see what Ludwig has to say about his analytics and what we can learn from that. All right. Appreciate you guys for being here.
one of my best streams ever. I'm going to ask you guys right now. This is a little bit of a trick question. Why is this one of my best streams ever? You can take a look at, I have all the metrics out for you. This is my YouTube analytics, this is my Twitch analytics.
Because of the watch time?
Because of the watch time? Okay, what you got?
I think you're just very consistent.
Consistency, all right.
I mean, your title says Game with Friends. Maybe it was a big collaborative event, so it drew a lot of viewers to your channel.
Okay. What you got?
I don't know, maybe you got some good clips or something.
You got double your normal stuff.
Okay, you are close. What you got?
You made, you upped your average viewers?
Yeah, by 100. It's marginal. All right. Just real quick, by show of hands, who self-describes himself as a clip farmer? AKA, who goes live, who can get a bunch of clips, you can throw them on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and they do very well, but maybe on stream, you're used to getting like 100, 200 viewers, a smaller number than the amount of views your clips get. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Is anyone really thriving on clips, but it's not, transferring to long form? Okay? All right? What you guys are really good at is streaming for the clip. It's second nature. You probably have gone through a stream, hit the moment, knew, oh, that's the clip that I'll post later, and then gone through the rest of your stream. I am old school. They did not have clips. Okay, they deadass didn't even have short form. So what I did is I streamed for the YouTube video. I would create a segment in my stream. The entire stream would be me recording the YouTube video live. Okay? For example, I have the rarest Pokemon box. Today I'm going to open it up. We're going to see what's inside. Very clear expectation of the context of what's going to be happening in the stream. Later on, I'll have an editor edit that. Think of your streams as recording sessions. That's all they are. So what's the ideal amount of time to stream? I would say, how many segments can you get out of the stream? You're probably not going to get 8 to 12 hours of segments. I cap out at around 4. So why is this my best stream? These are all the segments that I got out of it. Real quick, this is the revenue. This is going to be for later.
Let's break that down real quick. So that's the revenue just from that stream. Let's see. Okay. That's the breakdown. You guys see it? You guys can see that? Cool. I think this is YouTube over here on this side. So that's just for the stream itself. But he's also talking about getting videos from the streams. So he's made about 5,500. So that's 3,500 on Twitch and about 2,100 here. So pretty good numbers, but he's probably going to blow us away with the VODs. The VODs are the videos that are made after the streams, the videos that are uploaded from the streams.
This is the revenue the stream made. It made 5,500. Okay, just keep that in mind. That's not a flex, just keep that in mind. This is the content that I got out of it. Okay? So we had 3 VODs, just got 14K, 178K, 140K. I got 3 edited videos, 320K, a million, 330K. I got a couple shorts at $500,000 and $1 million. Okay?
55.
All right, that's all from one stream. One 6-hour stream, I got all of that. Okay? That's the 5,500. That's how much a stream made. If I streamed double, I might have made 7K. This is how much all that content made.
Holy.
Ooh, damn. Oh. Okay. So you made an additional 18 grand off the
All that
VODs. That's
content made
crazy.
25,000. That is separate from the stream's revenue, by the way.
Oh, that's separate.
30 bands from one stream. 30 bands from one stream, 5/6 of which is from the stuff that comes out of the stream afterwards. This is called the content funnel. This is why being a streamer is so valuable. Because when you stream, you can turn that stream into a YouTube video. You can have a thriving VOD channel. You can get amazing clips that are driving people to different sites. Maybe you're long form, maybe you're short form, whatever.
So question there. When it comes to like planning, because I've I've tried and played with this a little bit myself. I kind of wonder, do you ever like?
Banner, can you close the door on him?
Have you ever? Have you ever tried, or do you still like kind of make scripts in a way, like before, like say you have something that you want to really make sure that you talk about, or you say, have you ever like been like, okay, this is what for this segment I have some type of script for.
Are you talking about for the long form?
Yeah, for the long form. Like when you're like, okay, I know I want to make sure that I talk about this in my long form.
So I think ultimately the question here is, do you have scripts for your segments? No, I just have rough segments that I know are going to happen. So this stream, I set up a Mentor Chameleon lobby that I was going to do with some friends that I knew would hit because I knew the group was really good because Northern Lion was in it and he's electric, okay? I had planned to watch the CoffeeZilla video because the Lego scandal it's like a big drama. It's a hot topic. A lot of people want to hear about it. And CoffeeZilla is like the investigative guy. And I've been doing this challenge called the God Gamer Gauntlet. And that one was a little more freeform, but it's a structured stream that I have set up that people are familiar.
Oh, okay. So I see what he's doing. So he's basically saying, okay, I'm going to do one stream for the day, right? And in that stream, I'm going to be watching or covering different, like 5 different topics or doing 5 different events and different things like that. So he has maybe a 4-hour stream, but from that 4-hour stream, he has maybe 6 to 10 videos. That's crazy. That is okay. So basically, if I'm streaming this now, I should be able to break up day 1 and day 2 and then upload it to my Y'all better be paying attention, man. He dropping that sauce.
Here with
Pay attention.
And so I knew I was going to do all 3 of these concepts going in. Okay, and that was my game plan. I'm not as good of a clip farmer as other people, so I just have an editor and I say, find it. Find the diamonds for me, because I'm not good at it. A lot of you guys are really good at this part. So what do you do if you're good at this part? How do I get better long form? This is all you're working on now. This is all we're focused on now. You know how to get the clip. Why do we have to worry about it? You already know how to do it. So let's improve the other part of our game. Okay, I used to be dog shit at recording offline videos, which is weird. I would think, live streaming, I'd be good at it. I made another channel that was only offline recordings just to work on that skill. Now I'm electric at it. I feel great about it. You're good at getting clips?
Yeah.
So let's get good at this. This is what you're working on now. Long form. So we're thinking about segments on stream that would turn into good YouTube videos. You have to study that game. You have to study people who do it. You have to do things that are authentic to yourself. But this is a content funnel. In your live streams, you should not just be getting clips. You should not just be getting long form videos. You should be getting everything. You get everything in one.
Good question. Okay. So I made 24,000 or 25,000.
Yeah, 25K?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And
what's the question?
How much do you spend on those clippers and editors?
Well, I'll do a class on that tomorrow, going through all my finances. I have a company of about 15 people. My expenses are like $250,000 a month, or excuse me, yeah, $250,000 a month about. So it's.
This man just said his expenses are $250,000 a month. Oh, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Boy, they making that money over there.
It's hard to say because it's not like individually catered towards this stream. It's not like the clipper gets paid necessarily for just this, like they're a full-time employee. So, but I'll have a better breakdown tomorrow, and that class will be available online. I can send it to you.
All right, so like, would you agree that when you stream versus make a YouTube video, there's like a different like flair or like a flavor to it? So do you have any tips for like when you use your stream to make a video, like how to edit that well to do well on YouTube?
Okay, the question was, you think videos are better when they are recorded than when they are streamed?
No, I think it's a different feel.
It's a different feel.
Yeah.
So I think what it requires is a little love after the stream. So the stream is hard because you're live. You can't always contextualize things. You don't always know what the moment is that needs repackaging later on. VO will help you get the feel of the live stream feeling like an offline recording. That's the value of VO. Because you can basically carry through boring moments to moments that are more exciting. You can do a new intro now that you have the knowledge of what happened. Okay, so I think it comes down to voiceover and giving your editors more ammo to make a better product. Any other questions on the content funnel? A lot of you guys chit-chat back there for how bad you are at YouTube. I've seen it. Okay? A lot of chit-chat for how bad you are at YouTube.
You're right, bro.
I'm just saying, sometimes it is really easy to just focus on the thing you are good at. Let's improve the thing we are bad at. Some of you here don't even have YouTube channels, by the way. I looked through all of your channels. We don't even have YouTube channels, or we haven't uploaded in 4 months. That is not acceptable. Here's the deal, guys. You are not just competing against other small streamers. You are competing against every streamer. You need to be better than the biggest streamers to be getting the attention of viewers. All right? I have good news for you. Most streamers are absolute dog shit. Most streamers are absolute dog shit legacy streamers who boot up a game and just kind of coast, and they're multimillionaires, and they're not providing new things. So if you're hungrier, if you're willing to work on the stuff you're not good at, you can replace some of them. Okay? But it's not negotiable. You have to be doing long form videos. You have to be working on clips. And you can do it slow. I know it's expensive. It's hard to get all the editors for it, whatever. You can do it slow, but make it something you are actively working on. Any other questions? Okay, I want to leave you guys with a quote here. This is from Abe Lincoln. Give me 6 hours to cut a tree and I'll spend 4 sharpening the axe. What's the connection there, Marlon?
The connection is you're sharpening the tool instead of the.
Dude.
Playing your video before you go live.
The connection here is we're spending 4 hours figuring out what we're going to do on the stream.
Yep.
So then our stream can be the most successful stream it can be, right? We don't spend 6 hours just going live because you had 6 hours available. It would be genuinely more valuable if you had 8 hours to go live to spend 4 hours figuring out what you're going to do and then 4 hours doing it than just being live for 8 hours. Some of you guys stream too much. We got to be streaming less. And it doesn't mean we're taking the time off. It means we're actively taking that time to be thinking about what we're going to do on stream. Okay? And every big streamer does this. Sometimes they have help, which makes it a lot easier for them because they got capital, they got money to do it.
Yep.
If you do not have that, then your time is your capital, and you have to use that time to set up your streams the best you can. Guys.
Hey, I just seen your comment. You said that's where he lost me. Are you talking about when he's talking about making one long stream and then breaking it down into multiple streams? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know down in the comment. I don't know what the delay is on with the chat. But is that what you're talking about? I'm gonna keep looking out for what you're saying down there, but let me see.
That is the end of my class. You guys have any questions for me? You have any questions you would like to go over? It can be about anything streamer related. While you have me, we have another 5 minutes here before you got to get out.
Should every stream be turned into a YouTube video?
Should every stream? No. Maybe the stream you thought was going to be good and it turned out dog shit. You shouldn't make a dog shit YouTube video. Or maybe you had to do some commitment for a sponsor. You don't want to make that a video. I'm doing a Twitch Rivals event. God knows I'm not making that into a YouTube video. I'm playing Valorant for 7 hours. The light of day will never see that, but I will still do it. It just won't be a YouTube video. Agent, what you got?
What's the split on like how you spend your time on a day-to-day?
I can go back to my schedule, but this is pretty honest. This is pretty honest to what I do almost every day, Monday through Friday. I mean, weekends are more variable because I got events or whatever.
So if you need to take a screenshot of that, go ahead. Here you go. Let me get off the screen for you real quick. Hold on. Let me get off the screen. Let me take that off the screen real quick. And then let me take myself off the screen so you guys can get a screenshot of that. All right, cool. Let me put myself back on the screen. And then, which banner is this? Hold on. That's going to be banner number 2, I believe. Yep, banner 2. All right.
I'm going out, but
How about on days you're not streaming?
on days I'm not streaming, I don't know, I'm just fucking big chilling. I think I'm streaming probably 6 days a week, maybe like 2 to 4 hours, really. Like I'm not doing long streams. Okay, I've streamed maybe 3 to 5 is more accurate, but like I think I've streamed 90 hours in the last month. I probably spent another 90 hours thinking about what I was going to do, but it's 90 hours total. Yeah, what's up?
Like, do you have set out days, or you just kind of you go with the whatever 6 days that week is allowing you to?
They're not necessarily like concrete like that, because I think as a streamer you probably notice you have to be malleable. Yeah. Maybe you're called to an event here, there. Yeah. So it's more so about like, okay, I know I got to take a day off or whatever, as opposed to Wednesdays I'm off. Yeah. What you got? Another question?
Okay, so I've been stuck for a long time in the night shift. So my viewers peak between 2 to 6 a.m. Eastern time. And I've tried to transition to earlier times, but my viewers just don't transition well because most of them are overseas. What's the best way to transition?
Just do it. Stick to it. Just do it. Stick to it. You're not going to get those viewers to switch their schedules, most likely. You're just going to have to get new viewers in that new time zone. But if that's the time zone you want to be in it, be in it. I remember, bro, all that shit. When I was starting out streaming, people were like, oh, you cannot stream in the 4 p.m. time slot because all the big streamers are there. That's bullshit. Just pick whatever's best for you. Okay? Believe in yourself.
All right. I'm talking about 250K editors. I mean, the fact that he's paying $250,000 a month for editors mean that he's probably making over $1 million per month. Because if he's paying just for editors, if he's paying that much, he's probably making 3 times that. So, and he's a big streamer. So I think I did see a clip yesterday where he did show how much he made, but I'll show you guys that in the next segment here. But in order to, I was lagging because I rewinded to get some sauce. All right, it's all good. But yeah, in order to pay that much for your editors, you got to be making almost 3 times that, which he definitely is, based off of the fact that he showed you guys he recorded 1 stream and he made 6 videos from that 1 stream and he cleared almost $30,000. So he cleared $5,500 from the streams themselves, and he also cleared $2,400 from the VODs. So the videos that he made from that stream. So basically he's not re-recording, he's just pulling segments from that stream and he's uploading them to YouTube, which is what I'm going to be doing here. So for him to make $30,000 from 1 video, he's saying he's doing 6 days a week streaming. So he's making 6 long form videos or 6 streams a week, and he's probably posting 30 to 35 VODs from those 6 streams that he's doing per week, which is pretty crazy. I mean, obviously we're starting from, from the beginning. So let's say we do 1 long stream per week, and then we have, from that 1 long stream, we might have 6 videos that we post that week. If that's how you got to start, that's how you got to start. And then you might get an editor in the future that you pay, maybe $250 a month, $250 a month instead of $250,000 a month. But he said he has a team of 15 people basically managing everything for him. So all he has to do is sit down for those 2 hours, stream, and then he sends it off to his team and they take care of the rest. So hopefully I answered or spoke on exactly what you're talking about there.
Make it catered around what you are trying to do to thrive. You do not have to cater around other people in that sense. I just don't personally believe in that. I think it's fine to just have confidence that you will succeed in this new time slot. And I think time will show that whatever losses you had were small enough and you can recoup them with your effort and energy.
Yeah, so what's the metric to get into streamer games? Like,
what's the metric to get into streamer games?
Yeah, what we got
honestly, I think it is people who I think are coming to this university and will genuinely be a big streamer one day. And not because, they have a crazy amount of viewers now, but they care enough to do that. Yep. I showed you these numbers, guys. They are real. Like, genuinely half of you are going to fail in the sense that you will have come to Streamer U and you will have nothing to show for it in a year. I mean, it's just true. A lot of people are here going to be this red line. So I want to take people who would be maybe a little green line like this, have them at streamer games, and maybe they can go way bigger. You know, I want to give opportunity to people who will take advantage of it.
Yep.
I don't want to give opportunity to someone who in a year won't even stream. That's ultimately it. Any other questions? All right.
I stream 100 hours a month, and my chat calls me a part-time streamer.
You stream 100 hours a month, your chat calls you a part-time streamer.
Yeah, they won't stop.
What are you using the other time for? Is it for stream? If you're being honest.
A lot of the time that I spend off stream is like either planning stuff off stream, like planning stuff for streams, or sometimes I'm spending like quality time with my friends.
I would say, I don't know what your offline time is. 100 hours seems fine to me. I think chat's just being chat, and you just gotta ride with them. But I think 100 hours is fine. I would think 120 to 130 is a sweet spot.
Hi. My question is, what would you do if like you start up as like a YouTuber and like you're so used to like editing and like taking time, being intentional about that, and then going into like streaming and then feeling like you don't have like that editing and like that, I don't know, like what's the word?
The control over products? It's just because you're not confident doing it. If you did it 1,000 times, how many times have you streamed?
Probably like a few times, like not that many times.
That's it. What, do you remember when you first edited? Yes.
Like in my life?
Yes.
7 years ago.
Were you dog shit?
Yes.
Streaming's a skill. You got to stream to become a good streamer. That's step one. Guys, that's time. Y'all good? Appreciate y'all being here. I will not be seeing you guys again. Guys, just to be clear though, I will not be seeing you again. You will be getting homework from me every day for the rest of Streamer U. It will be available on the website or your app, the Streamer U app. Okay.
Wait, this was the last week?
The photo you can't attach to the app. Yeah, you'd have to use the website if you want to attach a photo. I'll be rating you at...
All right, guys, let's that was a pretty interesting segment, but I've been seeing a lot of clips on his day 2. So if you guys have any questions, let me know now before we segment over to day 2. How to stop clip farming and start making money.